Okay, I've tested it out. It works okay and everything, works good and everything. So now we're going to start stripping it down so I can strip it down to bare wood and hand it over to Olivia. So first thing I guess I want to take off is the strings. Okay, strings are off now. I think I'll pull the neck off next, have it out of the way, and then start tearing down the body. I made this out of a piece of foam. You see a lot of guitar Luthers. You can buy these for supporting the neck and all this. But this works really great. I just took my little drill tool and curved that out a little bit. And I mean, it probably ain't gonna last a long time, but it does the job for right now. So, I'm just gonna lay her down here flat for that. Okay. The neck is off and I dropped the plate. Okay. Okay, just a regular plate with the plastic support and CDs and all the guitar kits I use that are bolt-on. They are set necks that I'm going to be working on that would not have this. Okay, so for right now we're going to set the neck right out of the way. And I'll probably be removing tuning keys later in the metal, and we may do something with the headstock, and we're going to probably put a satin finish on this neck. You know, it's a little rough, but it's a little, you know, you feel a little bit of roughness in that neck, but it's by no means unplayable. I mean, it's fine. Some people are just picky about stuff like that. And there's the ground for the bridge. I was wondering about that last night because it does seem like it has a lot of hum. See, the finish is kind of funky under where those screws were. Doesn't appear to be anything on the bridge that caused that. Okay, we're probably going to have to unsolder the pots before I remove the pickups. That screw already seemed loose to me. When I put these back in, I will be using a hand screwdriver, not a drill. When I put those back in, I will be using a hand screwdriver, not a drill. Okay, let's check out. We got dime-sized pots. And I don't know if the camera is picking this up or not. But there is a CF on the back of these pots. Now this is the second time I've seen CF on pots on a import guitar kit. The kit that I put together for my Les Paul had these same pots in it. So I'd like to, if anybody knows anything about CF, Charlie Frank would be the initials. Potentiometers are parts. Let me know in the comments or something. There's a piece of wire. Insulation, looked like they just stripped the wire and just left the insulation down in there when they was putting it together. So we got a pickup here. From the blue wire goes to the center of that pot. The red wire goes to the center of that pot. So what we'll have to do is when I pull these pots out, I'm just going to mark them. I'll know how this goes back together. You'd normally want to mark these or make you a diagram knowing which wire goes to which pot and all that. But I can show you an easy way to do that without having to do that. There is strings or something underneath there. I can feel the resistance pushing it up. Okay, there's two springs, probably, I would guess, under the screws. Did they just put them like that? They may have, because that's how they came out. But they had to have been standing up like this, the spring pressure I was getting. I can't tell if these are ceramic magnets or what. But what you can do without having to draw a wiring diagram, take your phone, picture on your phone. But see, this is the red wire, so this is the bridge pickup. Your bridge pickup on your control is going to be the back control. So the red wire from that pickup goes to the center of this potentiometer. So the next thing I want to do is disconnect the wires to the potentiometers from the pickups. So we're going to have, let's just set that right like that. And I'm going to do it with my gun instead of my iron because it's so quicker. Do the blue, well, let's do the red first. No, I do believe this wiring is backwards here from what I normally see in an instrument. I could be wrong. It really doesn't matter, but usually the output jack is wired to the center and your pickup would be wired to number 1. But it really doesn't, it'll work either way. It just doesn't matter. but I think it would make, no, it would not matter. This ground wire from this pickup loose. There we go. Both pickups. So I'm going to take this ground wire and pull it through that hole to the bridge. When I put that back together, I'm going to make sure it has a good connection there. Probably did, but I'm going to modify something to make sure. Pull this pickup off the back. So I need to mark this with a B to know that's the bridge pickup. Okay, finally found me a Sharpie and I put B on there for the bridge, so I know that's the bridge pickup. Get that sticky off my hands. This is going to have a spring under it, I'm sure. I'd like to see how the springs come off this time. Okay, they were on the screw holes. I put them both on one side or opposite sides? I'd say probably opposite would make more sense to me. And this is the neck. I have not even removed the plastic cover off of the pick guard, so I'll leave that on there, not even take it off. Now that like this, position. Yeah. You could put a larger pickup in there, like a humbucker or something. That's. I'm happy to see that. I might do that. They make the base that are staggered that don't come as well, so I might do that. Okay, these go in the box over there. And there we go. When I put it back together, I will be putting foil tape in here and shielding everything. See if that helps with the hum as well. Single coil pickups, I've heard have a hum to them. Anyway, but they say you can remedy it by that with foil tape or shielding paint, something like that. See, they didn't polish as much underneath where that pick guard was going because it wasn't going to be seen, I guess, if it wasn't going to be visible. So that art was polished with the pick guard on there, almost looks like. But anyway, that is a pretty light piece of wood. So the next step will be sanding this down to bare wood. That's the part that I hate. I sarcastically say is the most fun, but I cannot stand sanding. So I'll show you the results of that when I come back with a sanded body.